Welcome back. I think we're just going to chill for a bit here. We have a lot to do in order to move on to the next part of this game. What we're going to do during this session is just set up our turbo fuel. We're not going to build out the turbo fuel. We're going to set up all the stuff we need in order to make turbo fuel possible. One thing that I know for sure is that I want to target a full belt of coal and a full belt of sulfur. And I want to use that full belt of coal and sulfur to make a full belt of compacted coal. And I want that coal to be used in the creation of turbo fuel. So we have one belt of coal that's being brought in by train, sent up and foisted into our factory. But that belt is obviously being used. I mean, it's not being used a whole lot because it's a lot of pauses there, but it is being used. So we're going to use another belt. Now, longtime viewers know that we use this belt to add coal to the system. But actually, we use this belt to take coal out of the system to deliver it to the mega basement to then deliver to our coal factories. Our coal generators, excuse me. But we've reworked that as part of our compacted coal. So now these coal generators are running exclusively on compacted coal. So now instead of adding coal to the basement to be shipped up to the coal generators, we want to take coal from the basement and add it to the main factory. All right, so what we're going to do, instead of bringing in another belt of coal from the train station over there, right? So we've got two train stations. You can see it right. Let's see if we can highlight it with our delete function. You can see it right there. That's our other train station, and it's bringing in quartz, sulfur, and coal. But we don't want to stress that coal anymore. So we're going to bring in the coal that's being transported by tractor, and then we're going to add it to another line of coal. So we're going to have two stacks of coal in our system here. Now, I'm already looking at my inventory. Should have grabbed a bunch of building materials before starting a building video. Should have done that. That's my fault. But that's okay. I don't know. Feeling extra talkative today. I'm downloading another game to play on the channel. But I am committed to completing my Satisfactory playthrough. And actually, I'm already thinking about what a second playthrough might look like. But we need to finish this one first. And all that to say that I'm committed to completing the playthroughs that I start. By the time you get to this video, I'll probably have added Dome Keeper. It's a little of a bit of resource management. It's one of those dual play games, right? It's like half the game you do one thing to enhance the other side of the game, and then you do the other side of the game and it enhances the other side of the game. And there's theoretically some synergy there. It's a little actiony, but it does have a resource management component that I like. And then I'm also considering Railgrade, which is more of a train puzzle game, or should I say a puzzle game with train stylings. There's only one real train game in my mind, but I'm open to... I like the look of the game, and I like the idea, and it's definitely resource management. But it is more of a puzzle game. Every game can't be satisfactory. All right. Now, what we need to do is we need to turn this line, adding coal to the mega basement, to shipping coal from the mega basement. In order to do that, basically gonna have to just reverse everything that we've already built here. Oh, and it's not gonna let me do it because I already have the underside built. Okay, this is gonna be painful. I'm gonna have to take out that conveyor belt because it's directionally built as well. Let's see. There? Yes. Okay. Cut this. And do that. Let's see, which one are we on? The middle. Probably not gonna let me do it at that. So let's build a 3. Right. We want to pull coal out and go in. Take this out. Take that out. Ooh, excuse me. That was a truly satisfying sneeze. I'm happy you missed it. And we are just shipping it out now, knowing what we know from last time. Let's take out this lift, put this back in before we totally break our immersion. Put this in like this. Okay. Taking coal out of this monstrosity and adding it to our own coal belt. I think we got to take this out too. Let's see, where are we? So we're at this point right here. These are dead. Oh, wait. This is moving. What's going on here? Compacted coal. Here, here, here. Oh, right. So I'm taking the compacted coal from the line, from the main factory, shipping it across, and then I'm putting it from one line and splitting it into 2 lines. The old coal is over here. The regular old boring coal, one might say, if one was rude. Rude to coal. Let's see. Looking at this, so we've got 2 full lines of coal here. These are probably fully stacked. Yeah. I don't know that combining these down into one is going to be totally helpful, but at the same time, I'm only targeting 1. Let's do a merger, shall we? Merger. I think we want to merge out here. And then swoop in here. And then here. All right, then we want to line up like this. And then target, let's see. I want you to... Yeah, I think that's exactly what I want. Shoot you across here and then shoot you right in there. All right. Okay. Yeah, so those two full lines are combining down to one full line. And I know I'm probably pretty close to upgrading to the next level of logistics. I mean, technically, if I wanted to spin some tickets, I could get it right now, but then I wouldn't have enough aluminum to make the kinds of belts that I would want to make. Like, I'd want to basically replace everything pretty quickly. All right, so now we've got this top belt, all coal, all the time. Just connect it right here. And is this an option? It's not pretty, but it works. How set up is this? It's pretty set up. Yep, coal's flying up. Oh, looks like I've already connected a lot of this. So that coal is basically filling up this top level belt. Let's see where we are with that. Uh-oh. I guess there is a ladder right here. Let's use it. There's coal whipping around the corner. Technically, I could bring in some more sulfur. Let's see. We're using some of the sulfur right now for compacted coal, of course. If we're using some of it, then that's not going to be a full belt, because the recipe, as I understand it, is 1-to-1. You know, that's not at all what I wanted to click on. Not even a little. Let's look at our coal. Compacted coal options. Yeah, unfortunately, I only have one recipe for that. So I have a complete belt of coal, but only a partial belt of sulfur. However much that pause represents. That pause right there. That pause. That pause. And those two pauses. That's how much sulfur I have. Let's see. One answer to this would be just to whip another belt of sulfur around in here, boost it up, and connect it right here. I mean, we could spend all day talking about it, or we could just do it. So let's just do it. Relatively obvious that I'm going to need another lift tower to support this. Is that the right height, or is it dropping down? Definitely dropping down. I probably promised myself I'd fix that at some point. I'm probably never gonna fix it. And let's see. So that goes there, that goes there, that goes up there. Then we've got this over here. So now we just need to set up another sulfur line Ooh, is there room? Where's this sulfur coming in? I want to keep most of this open if I can. What am I doing here? If I split and recombine this, would both of these lines support both of those lines? You know what I really need? The answer to this question. Everybody's secret logistics tool. Wait a minute. Hold on. I need to do some organization first. We're making crates. At this point, I could probably shoot a whole video just going around collecting all the crates I've got lying around the world. Is it laying around the world? Anyway. Take that sulfur, take that sulfur. Hey, and I didn't unnecessarily hit escape, which is a huge step forward. Right, so if I put an industrial storage container here, okay, we're going to give ourselves a little room. And then I'm going to connect this one here and this one here. And then we're just going to connect this right here. All right. Now, that should be all good. Everybody should be flowing magically. And we have extra. That's because 2 belts, which look pretty full to me, cannot supply 1 belt. But if 1 belt up there gets used extra or something like that, then both these belts can switch over and supply the other belt. I think if 1 belt is fully utilized at 480 and another one is not, I don't know. Maybe the numbers don't support it, but I like it, so that's what we're doing. How about that? We'll build another one of you right here. Give ourselves a nice place to turn. We'll make the turn evident. We'll go just like this. Okay. All right. Let's go here. I don't think I want to follow. Am I setting myself up for like a clipping collision of the decade? No, I think we're okay. So we're gonna come way down here. That's probably too far. We're gonna go right here. Then we're gonna add a level here. Uh-oh. Right. So we already have copper in place. Gosh, gosh, it would be so cool to just have a polluted belt that had both the copper and the sulfur on it. There is no way you could guarantee that that's going to work, though. I can just see so many scenarios where it gets a little bit backed up and then suddenly you're getting all sulfur or you're getting all coal. And then you're sad. Maybe something like splitter or smart splitters or something like that would help with that. When I think of a polluted belt, I think it's bad. Which is why I use the term polluted. Alright, so let's give ourselves a little bit of room, I suppose. And... oh, I'm not even building on those using copies. Let's do a 90-degree turn right here. You know, I missed it just enough to want to fix it. Oh, one moment, please. Had a bit of unauthorized music there for a second, but we're back. And we're gonna build this splitter. Really? Okay, splitters don't build directly on conveyor belt stackables. Good to know. Splitter here. And you go there. Thank you. Come on, I can see you. Reverse it. Pull that sulfur in. All right. Now we've got a lot more work to do up there for that, but I think we need an assembler, right? Right. And we could also use some of this sulfur coal for black powder and such. All right. I'm pausing because I'm trying to decide what to do here. $25 per minute. 480 divided by 25. That's 20 machines. Whew. 19.2. That's still basically 20. How many assemblers is that? 20, 80, 200 cable. Yeah, I guess if I grab some cable, I'll be pretty close to okay for the rest of this build. So let's grab some cable. You know, I was just thinking how long it's been since I've added stuff to storage. We really need to add some stuff to storage. Computers and all kinds of stuff. Circuit boards. All these things are going to be things that we're going to need to build. Let's fill up on those because we are going to build a bunch of belts. Oh yeah, this is something new that I've been working on. This is a better method for moving this multi-level bus up a level so I can then use it on the next level. So that's new. I think every level is actually in use currently. Do I have room for one more? 3, 6, 9, 10. I do. Oh, that's great. Oop, wait. That's way off. I guess not even funny how off that is. Whoa. There we go. All right. So we've got a full line of sulfur and a full line of coal. And actually, this is already built. I'm hoping, this is why I'm checking. Yes, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I was just hoping to make sure that I hadn't used this top line on anything. But I haven't. This little chunk of sulfur is on its way. So I think... Right, so that sulfur, quartz, coal, sulfur. Part of me wants to bring both of both down and into the system. Yeah, that's obviously wrong. Well, let's see. So it's that one for the sulfur and then the top 3 for the sulfur and 2 coal. Okay. kind of want to connect both belts for both resources. So like if the tractors get behind, the trains can pick it up. If the train gets behind, the tractor to pick it up. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm locked in. And have a issue. Now, this should result in a ton of power, a ton of fuel, all that kind of good stuff. I've been working on a bit of a power tower. 24 power storage units per floor. So it's probably a little bit more than a bit. I'm anticipating creating a lot of power. That angle up, it did. That's wrong. Let's not do that. Okay. We're nearing the end. I mean, might as well finish it off here. Just like that. Okay. If I do have all of this wondrous compacted coal, how do I get it out of here? I could ship it direct straight over there. Right, that right there is the fuel. But I think I'm thinking about leaving this fuel production, plastic, rubber, plastic container, packaged fuel. That's kind of the, I guess, northwest side of the petroleum factory. And then over here, I could just make the turbo fuel side of this. And we'll basically draw from that same amount of fuel. Because if you look at the train when it leaves, I don't think we're using all of the oil. Yeah, we're not even using all the oil from all the oil that we have over there. So we could probably pull whatever oil we need to support a full belt of compacted coal. All right, so with that known, I think we're ready to go upstairs here and start building the compacted coal. The compacted coal assemblers. If there's room. Excuse me. So we know we want 2 belts of represented coal and 2 represented belts of sulfur. we both know that both those belts are currently being used to supply our coal. Where are our coal powered generators? Over here. Wow, we're above the coal powered generators. Right, and here's where all our belts come up. Look, project parts. And some motors and some stators. Also, let's check our power situation. Okay. A lot of stuff is backed up, so we're actually storing a lot of power. Which isn't great, but at least we're storing it. Oh yeah, that's our new power tower. That was power tower 1. This is power tower 2. Each floor, except for the first one, obviously, has 24 power storage units in it. All right, so I think I could probably squeeze in 2 more machines. We're going to dedicate one of those to just taking an overview of our production here. I mean, some of this stuff we probably should be storing. Like, it'd be nice. I'm just going to take those. It would be nice to have stored computers and wires and things like that we know we're going to want. Circuit boards. I might... Uh-oh. That blinking light is trying to tell me something, which is I'm out of fuel. Can I grab fuel out of this conveyor hole? Is that even an option? Oh, I didn't connect that section of the belt. Okay. We'll take care of that in a moment. I think we want assemblers to make compacted coal. We estimate 19 machines. I don't think this will build out to 19 machines. That's gonna hurt no matter how I jump down there, isn't it? We are gonna have to zoop ourselves some space. Can also do some thinking while we're zooping like crazy. I mean, if I made wire, I could better automate that automated wire. We never quite made enough wire to support the automated wire construction. Well, now that we're here, we could probably jump down without taking any damage. Let's grab just enough to fly over and grab an appropriate amount of fuel.
Thinking about how I want to connect the two.
I should probably just do it the normal way. Right? So we're just gonna... Maybe we'll move it. Well, we can't really move it in because we need 19 machines. Ooh. The fact that I need 19 machines is an argument to just have a single row with 19 machines in it. So what I could do, I have no idea how to estimate this. Let's try it. What we'll do is we will merge and then we'll put an assembler. We'll output the assembler into that merger. Then I'm trying to decide if I really want to do this. I could do 10 machines on each side much easier than I could do 20 machines on one side. Let's get a sense without building what our maximum is. Technically, if I did 10 machines and I could overclock our way to 20, but overclocking is expensive. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Each assembler is on roughly 1.5, so 12, 13, 14. It's 15-ish. If I really wanted to add some wire, I could do a special build out downstairs in the service layer. I might end up doing something like that. All right. So we're going to bring this down and out. And then we're going to... So I think we're basically saying we're going to drop. All right. So then we want splitter. So we want to split the resources in here, but then we need room for 2 here and here, and then here. We use that as our measuring stick, so we can then say for a fact that we want another assembler here. Oh boy, that is on the edge. But we're not going down there. Right. We're going to come around the corner here. So we need another merger. Like that. Okay. And then ideally we would have a floor hole to collect the compacted coal, 1 to send the coal, 1 to send the sulfur. And then if the world was a just place, I could build a merger right here. I think I know this will work. Right. So we're going to need to give this some room. So let's give this some room. How easy is that? We are taking the results in. Come on, I know you're in there somewhere. There we go. Okay. That's the starting point. And then, as close as we can get it, we're going to drop and then here we're going to drop another resource drop, resource drop. Then we need 2 splitters wherever they should be at that point. Okay. We can drop this. We don't need that anymore. So, trying to decide. I think I could keep that placement, generally speaking. Then drop this. And then we want, whether it's a splitter or merger at this point doesn't matter as long as it lines up correctly. You can see it didn't. All I had to do was line up correctly and it just didn't. Okay, let's take another look at this. There we go. All right. Does this fit here? Am I going to care about this clearance? Probably not. I'm probably going to say that's character. Now we need splitter. Takes in that. And one that takes in that. And then this one is the upper and the lower. And then this one, high side straight, low side swerve. Okay, that's our first one. And then I think this one can be a copy of that one and be aligned up perfectly. We said 19. Do I still have that calculation? 19.2. Do I do 19? Do I do 20? Have one totally useless running at 20%? Yeah, probably. So I need 10 on this side. 1, 2, 3. I'm at 4 actually. 5, 6, 7. I don't even know where that built. Don't understand where I am right now. Let's get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay. And then two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I could probably just line it up with the other ones, right? 7, 8. 10? Is that lined up? And let's just double check our work here. So 25 per minute times 20 should be 500, right? And the belt handles 480. So one of these ones at the end are gonna basically be sad all the time. Okay. Where are you? Mid? It'll be interesting to see how this second layer builds out. Both sides actually connect, but I think it looks a little better having the top one be straight and drip down instead of it kind of like doing that. But you know, you can build your freaky belts however you want to build your freaky belts. No judgment. I'm 100 hours into this game, by the way. Still having fun, so... prepping for the end game. My hope, my plan, my desires, my want is to make a whole lot of turbo fuel. A whole lot. And help launch me into the nuclear age. My guess is that there is going to be some power issues between here and there, which is why I'm going crazy on the power tower, but also going big on this build as well. Because we're not even building the turbo fuel here. We're just building the stuff to support the turbo fuel. Turbo fuel building is a whole separate video. Heck, we're already an hour in. Uh-oh. That was a big miss. Wait a minute. Wait one Garstern minute. This is wrong. I'm going to take all these out. Some of those were right, but I want a merger. And I want it to go like that. Okay, can we keep doing that? Yes. Yes. Let's see, how are we doing here? How are we that far off? Good grief. All right, let's try this again. Here. Wait, why is it a splitter? I don't want it to be a splitter. I want it to be a merger. Go. Go. How are we looking? There? We've got it. Bolt it up. Really? Okay. Let's set this to alternate coal, copy, paste. Let's check this one. Compacted coal, beautiful. Still need power. Kind of want to set the whole thing up and let it run. Watch it kick off perfectly. I think this one is gone and this one is gone. And then this needs to shift to here. Doo-doo-doo. And turn it in. Let's see, which way? On the edge. Ideally, pretty close. Maybe as close as I can get it. How close is it on this side? Ooh, that's almost a whole tile of belt. It's like there. It's on the line. You're flat. Is that where I want? Yep. Take an aerial view. Nope. This is a lot of compacted coal. I think before I do that, I'm going to go in here and paste all these settings. While it's easy to do it. Okay, there we go. We want to pull things back. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's hope we did all that correctly. Nope. Ooh-wee. That is close to the edge. All right. Now I think we need to bring in some power. Let's drop it down here. Do I have some... Oh, I didn't bring quick wire with me. How's my inventory looking? You know, I probably should get some quick wire. Ooh. No, quick wire isn't on here either. That's the old original wire. Let's grab some quick wire. I don't want to make full use of the pole, but it would be nice. Oh boy. Let's see. One of these is quick wire, right? Let's take all and then drop 2, 3. Let's get that out of there immediately so we don't loot our own belts. Now that's speed. Oh boy, it's gonna hurt. Let's wait for a full jetpack recharge. Man, I'm really depending on being at certain levels to make these transversals. I really do need to fix this. Primary way to fix it would, of course, be at least a hyper hub. But I could also put some ladders in. Because like right now, I want to go from there to here, then wait. Then go from here to there. And maybe climb a ladder. Excuse me, excuse me. We have arrived. All right. Doink. Let's build to here. And if I upgrade this to a Mark II, got lots of connection options. Multiple machines for one connection are it's a little messier. This is going to be a power consumption. Okay, what's happening here? I see. This always copies out to the Mark I. It's not great. It's not horrible either. Almost there. Okay. I think that's looking ready to go. Take a breath. Now, before we drop down there, let's look at what we've done. So the compacted coal is actually coming out first regarding this, and then the sulfur and or the coal go in next. Good to note. Good to know. So now, the hardest question of all. What do I do with this? I could just drop it straight down. I mean, at the end of the day, we don't want it on a belt because we don't want to share it with anyone else. So if I drop it straight to the ground like that, I could ship it under and then go over. Now we need to access. Uh-oh. I'm realizing in real time this is potentially a bad situation that I'm in. Well, wait. No, we can fix it. What we'll do is the standard stacked entry point. Like this. And then this one turns like this. Okay. Coal and sulfur. Coal and sulfur. I think we build a splitter. Well, that's one way to do it. Let's just build a merger. Can we do it on both of them? Yeah. Let's just do that. And then a splitter. Kind of here-ish. And come on. Come on. Say here-ish. And then you will go to the top. Pink. And you will go to the top. I could go straight in, but we're not gonna. There, sulfur added. That's actually being pulled in right now as we speak. And then We'll do one more like that. Splitter. Ooh. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use them both. Splitter here. Up to the top. 1, 2. Foist that coal straight in. And then split. Let's see. One, two. Okay, I think that's it. Wait. Oh yeah, compacted coal. Right there, done. Let's take a peek at that. Look at that stuff just flying in. Getting all split up. Ones at the end here are going to suffer pretty mightily until these get full. I'm going to steal from this one. Go all the way to the end, I suppose, and just drop it. And we're going to drop you here. Now, eventually, theoretically, according to the math, this will all fill up. I don't know if I believe it. Let's see if we can get a cool screenshot of that. I probably got it. Gotta work that thumbnail. Okay. So, done. We could just ship the compacted coal on a belt straight over and under. More or less call that part a day. Of course, I did line it up perfectly with the other thing that I was working. Let's give it a little turn. Why? Why? Huh? Why is it in invalid shape until I click on it? Ew. Ran all the way out. Let's see. We need to grab some encased beams. I never have them exactly where I need them. $700 encased beams. Probably not enough encased beams. What am I doing here? Mycelia. Yeah, I'm making a bunch of stuff that I really don't need to focus on anymore. That's tempting, but no. I don't need any of these. I'm trying to find something I can drop off and leave in productive hands. Yeah, that'll give me a space. Let's do that. And I could probably drop off another round of stators. Now let me pick up another 200 encased beams. Take. All right. So the compacted coal is ready to ship. Right? Yeah, there's no way that's going to work. Let's go this way. There's our compacted coal. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure that this new round of super awesome construction has some room to breathe. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I think steel beams are right around here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh boy. I got way too many. Yeah, off camera, I probably overdid it to clean out that bit of a problem. I'm going to regret that, aren't I? Let's just do it. Grab a selection of steel beams and get back on task. Chunk. Yeah, I overfed the belt. Really getting sick of waiting for steel beams. Because I wanted encased beams and my current recipes require it. Okay. That is dumping. So we should see some pretty nice coal and sulfur action. Yeah, this one because it's doing double duty. This one, same thing, right? One is pretty much fully tapped and one is half tapped. Okay. That means we're theoretically supporting the numbers that we believe we want to support. How do I get this stuff out of here? I suppose yet another lift tower. Well, it just so happens to work out nicely. Yeah, we'll finish that off later. That was a nice one. Yeah, we're just shipping compacted coal back across the factory. Matter of fact, I should probably stop and take stock of exactly where I want this thing to land. Let's see. Let's look at turbo. The turbo fuel. Compacted coal, and I think I want this one, right? What are all these options? Oh yeah, I don't want to make any of that. I don't want to make plastic. I don't want to make rubber. I've got plenty of that. We're just going to get the one that gives us the most heavy oil residue. Then we'll just sink the resin. We're not even going to care about that. So we're making 480 compacted coal, 30 by 37 and a half. 480 divided by 30 times 37.5? 600 units. So that's good. One belt fits on one pipe. That's convenient. Fuel. Let's go back to fuel, please. The turbo fuel.
how many refineries do I need? I guess if I need to fill 480, I'm gonna do some calcs here. 480 divided by 30. That's only 16. Oh, but that doesn't matter because I'm doing a full belt, which is 480 divided by 30. 16 machines. For some reason, I just built 20, so I probably overbuilt that a little bit. So regardless, 480 coal going in represents 480 divided by 30. That's a straightforward number. 16 machines. Yeah, I'm confusing myself because it's supposed to be 25 on the 480 for the other one. And that 480 divided by 25 is 19. Okay, so 480 divided by 30, I need 16 refineries. And in order to support 16 refineries, I need 16 times 37.5, which is 600 units of heavy oil residue. In order to generate 600 units of heavy oil residue, $600 divided by 40. 15 making heavy oil residue. That's a surprisingly round number. So I need 15 and 16 refineries. 15 and 16 refineries, 31 refineries. Let's put that on our list. The original plan was to build it out somewhere around here because this tank is barely being touched, where these other ones are cycling through pretty nicely. Copper sheets and motors. $16 machines making heavy oil residue. Let's do some organization. Let's build an industrial. Let's make this our junk drawer. Let's put a bunch of quick wire in there. Don't think I need that. Could probably store some of these, though we are going to still need them. Let's turn off the fuel generator for a second here. Oh boy, it's blowing up on me. 31. I'm gonna have to do the numbers again before I actually build this thing out. But I seem to remember it being 31 refineries. Motors, 300. Steel pipe, 900. Copper sheets, 600. Oof. Might not be able to pull that off. Some of those things like motors do not stack well. We could drop this and that. I don't need bombs right this second. Probably could go okay without holding on to tickets. Lots of fuel. Probably don't need all that fuel. That increases our likelihood of success. Success being defined as just having room to carry all the stuff we need to build this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And change. Steel pipe or copper sheets. Did I? No. Both of those are over here. Copper sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4. And steel pipes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Where's that train? Okay, it's going out the other way. How's our power? Yeah, as I suspected. Getting a little tighter. All right, we're back to it. Let's look at it one more time. Turbo fuel. We've got a full belt of 480. So we're going to take 480 divided by 30. That's 16 refineries. 16 refineries can handle 37.5 heavy oil residue. 16 times 37.5. That's 600 units. Let me write this. I should probably write this down, but 600 units, and then we need a recipe that... Yeah, hold on. 480 divided by 30, 16 units of refineries. Oh man, I could really use a pen. And then those 16 refineries can handle times 37.5, 600 heavy oil residue. And this recipe makes 40 per. So then we divide that by 40. So we're making 15 refineries right here and 16 on the other side. So let's just make those right here. I mean, 15 of them. 1. Oh, that's way too close. We're gonna back that off. Let's see, what do? We put that on this right here. Yes. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Holy moly. All right. Last part that we probably should have checked. Heavy oil residue. If we want 15 worth. All right, so yeah, 15 times 30 crude oil is only 450. That's actually really good. That's pretty good. Pretty. No, I'm not going to do it. And then heavy. What is this doing? Yeah, I don't want more rubber. Whichever one of these makes the most heavy oil residue is the one I want. Yes. Okay, copy that. Paste. Oh my goodness. Paste. 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 I've probably pasted a lot of these twice, like that one. Okay. Now, let's go with the pipe. One. Is that too close? Feels too close. Sometimes you just find the zone, you know? Nope. Nope again. All right. So that is a bunch of machines looking for oil. We know that this is going to end in tears, but we're going to try it anyway. This is a whole pipe worth of demand. This can't be the only thing. I'm going to have to add some demand from some of these other pipes. Or supply from these other pipes, what I meant to say. But we will, that's seriously problematic. We're gonna have to drop this, and this, and this, and this. I don't even want to look at that until we have to here in a minute. So 40. We should probably do a good chunk of these on their own. Okay, then at this point, we're going to say, now that the problem has basically been solved, I'm going to ask you to help out. But we don't want any of that oil going backwards. Okay. Boy, it's going to get tough. It's not impossible, but tough. Like maybe taking this out and angling it slightly differently. Like this. And then going in like that. And then that's probably not enough angle. I need more angle. One vertical. 3, 1. Yeah, I need to angle that. Horizontal to vertical is gonna work? No. Will noodle work? When in doubt, try noodle. Doesn't always work. We turn it straight down. Ah, there's the answer. Straight down. Horizontal to vertical would be an amazing... Oh, for some reason I'm just cycling through things. That, and then connect it across like that. Boom. Then I don't know that we need to keep doing, you know, new connections all the time. And now we've got these 3 to deal with. Let's drop this and this and this. And I suppose this. Angle you down. Oh, wow. There's a lot of these left to go. I think I'm gonna do another angle down and go all the way over here like this. And just do some splits up. I mean, that is asking a lot down here at the end. Well, you're claiming some flow. Let's see. So we're borrowing some of the center. This doesn't kick off oil until here. Might be all right. I'm going to close that off like it's working. We'll see. Okay. Now, we need power for this monstrosity. Last couple to connect the power. And then we'll just have to see how bad our crude oil pull is. We've probably disrupted power on both sides of the aisle here. Okay. No crude oil entering. Zero? None? Oh my god. Oh, that is the saddest story I've ever told. These are all built wrong. All of this is built wrong. Why didn't you stop me? You sat there and watched me build the whole thing wrong. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to reconnect everything. might be able to get away with. I'm going to try it. I've never seen it work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Build the refinery right onto the pipe and see if it connects. Yeah. I think we know where the answer to this is going to be. The answer is going to be no. I mean, we're still going to try it, but we know the deal. That's a miss. Oh, it's even a bigger miss. Oh boy. I should probably give this up. I mean, I know I'm not going to, but I probably should. Well, that's good news. Nothing else is. That is. Wow. That control click is out of control. Click. What is it doing that for? Oh man, I'm gonna have to do this manually. At least this time I can see the arrows are pointing in the right direction. The clearance caused by the power poles causes the control clip to go a little haywire. Those power poles are built within the clearance spaces of the refineries themselves. Oh, I should have. Let's paste the settings on this side. Ooh, that's inside of it. Actually, I don't mind that. Alrighty. Okay, now all these should be drawing oil. What do I want to do with that? How much of everything am I making at this point? Compact coal. Goes into turbo fuel. A full belt of compacted coal, which is 480 at 30, 16 something times 30 turbo fuel. That's 480 turbo fuel per minute. Fuel generator, will it tell me how much it will consume? No, it won't. Let's see, shall we? We want to know turbo fuel generator satisfactory. It burns 4.5 per minute. Oh, no. Can't be that low. Jeez. I have really overbuilt this. I mean, that's 480 divided by 4.5. That's 100 generators. Is there any way that's correct? 106 generators. There's no way. Well, 100 fuel generators, huh? Sorry, 106. Power. Fuel generator. Count it. And then count it. 106 more times. 530 computers, 1,060 modular frames, 1,500 motors, 50. I could do the rubber and the quick wire. I probably have the motors. The computers, it's going to be tough. And the heavy modular frames are also going to be a bit of a bear. All right. That's all got to get backed up, but I think it's more important at this point to store some computers and some heavy modular frames. 1,000 of them is a lot to deal with. I might be somewhat close on the computers. Like, close being half. But this is a prep session, so we're going to prep. I'm looking for this and this. I'm going to go up here and within this belt, I'm going to build an industrial storage container ×2. One's going to catch extra computers and one's going to catch extra modular frames. And then as we go back, let's see, where did I put those? There's the heavy modular frames, which means the computers are probably on this level as well. Can I stand for a minute? Thank you. Ah, and there are their computers. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop organization, industrial storage container, 1. You can let me build another one, please? Oh, wrong way. One, 2, 3. All right. And, you know, while I'm here, let's catch some of these motors. Logistics. Wait, I got a toolbar for this. Uh-oh. Iron plates. What's the other one? Iron plates. They both need iron plates. Surely there's some iron plates nearby. Those are reinforced. We'll just grab, I don't know, 30 or 40. Or 50. Okay. Then we'll do a merger. Right, cha. What is that? 2 up. And then a splitter. Right here. Right. And all that's going to do, it's going to catch some of the extra and then reconnect it immediately. So in times like this, it will pick up extra stuff, allow extra stuff to get built. Then when it comes time to use it, we'll have the extra stuff at our disposal. We're going to do the same here for the heavy modular frames. Split. Merge. Why are you red? Split a little further out, shall we? No. Probably better to merge a little further out. Yes. There. So now we're catching some of these extra computers. Of course, suddenly we're not making any computers, but if we were, we would be catching them. And we picked up 170. It's more than 0. And how are we up here on this one? Oh my goodness. We need 1,000 heavy modular frames. We are basically making 0 heavy modular frames. That is bad news. Computers should be getting made. They are being consumed. Holy moly, look how slow that is. 2.8 per minute, and we need 1,000 of them. And we have one machine on the task. Okay. Computers. 3.75 per minute, and we need 500 of them, and we've got one machine on the task. Let's build another manufacturer, shall we? Let's make some more computers. What is this? 3 ingredients. So we'll go here. Oh, I don't have any quick wire on me. Gotta make the old one. I suppose that's working. You know, I could go down to my test bench and get rid of some of this stuff. Like this one. That gives me 3 shards. How many motors do I have, do you think? Do I have 1,500 of them? Probably. Let's see. 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each one of these is 600. No, 300. I need 5 of them. Yeah, I've got 1,500 motors, no problem. Got the rubber, no problem. Got the quick wire, no problem. The computers and the heavy modulars are going to be... That's going to be a problem. And I might be putting myself in a power quandary. Getting kind of close. Still doing okay. I'm going to use these new power shards to build more computers. I know. You're going to get going soon. Don't worry. Adaptive control units. Not what I'm looking for. Well, it's possible I should use them here. Let's knock one of these out. Oh, I forgot to rev it up. 10 per minute. In 40 minutes, I'll have what I need. Okay. .813 per minute. In 500 minutes, I'll have what I'm looking for. Right to the edge. Am I doing under? I am. Shipping everything under. Easy enough. cool sounds of powering up. Yeah, I think I am gonna take these. Uh-oh, I ran out of something. Oh wait, yeah, those are adaptives. I don't want to go with that right now. Uh-oh, getting a little lost. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna take these shards back. I think we can limp our way there on that one, but this one, we're gonna want to add some juice to this. It's not much, but now we're at what? 13, 14 per minute. In under 100 minutes, we'll have what we want. Okay. We've at least started the process to have the materials necessary to build 106 generators. It just feels like it's not going to be that many. It just feels like it should be less than that. I don't know. It's a lot of generators. I've been bragging on my quick wire amounts. Let's see what... Uh-oh. We have none stored. Wait, we have none stored there, but there's more stored near the factory. At least I would think there would be. Here's the quick wire right here. 1 to 3,000. Yeah, there's plenty of quick wire and rubber. Landing. Yeah, oh, well, one, that's 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. I think we're getting kind of close here. Wow, this is using both the heavy modular frames and the computers. That's a... Wow, that's a lot. Alright, I think it was past the precipice. And we're almost done here for our public session setup for turbo fuel. Right. So the question is, where... Well, actually we have two questions. One, let's see, how are we gonna pipe this? And two, how are we gonna get rid? You know what would be so good? If I could put one of these right here, okay? And then right on top of it, if I could put one of these. Or maybe the reverse. I don't know. Probably the reverse. Let's do it in reverse. Let's see what that looks like. That'll, the head lift problem is always a looming force. Then can we stack that on top of that? And then ran out of plates yet again. Do I have plates in here? No. Still full on oil, huh? I don't understand how that station isn't. Well, I'm actually not using it right now because it's all backed up, but we'll see in a moment here, I suppose. Trying to remember where the iron plates are. I should be able to see them on this side, right? Yes. What was I building? This, which I have plenty of, and the stackable. Okay. And then, oh, we're looking at this. Okay, yes. Alrighty then. Okay, and then let's jump over to pipe. Look at that good old-fashioned purple stuff. Oof. I need plastic to store it. But that's okay. We'll just do this other part first. We'll at least get some of the resin out of here. Merger. Hundred and 6 generators. That's what? At 100 each, that would be 10,000 megawatts. That's. It just seems like it's a little high. It really? Do I need nuclear power if I can get 10,000 megawatts? I know. The whole Satisfactory community just laughed at me, but it feels like that's a lot of power. So we're gonna ship this BS resin out of these machines. It's so much easier up off the ground. Can still walk. Then we need the splitter. Hopefully, I don't think it's a requirement to have a pump on this side of this machine. Should be able to pump just fine based off the head lift provided by the machine itself. But we'll find that out momentarily as well. I need some plastic. I think I know a place where there's some plastic. Oh, wow. So if you don't double this up, it runs out. Huh. Anywho, we're not gonna struggle with that right now. We're gonna get back to what we were doing. Okay, and then I think I want to build a semi-ridiculous version of my water tower. Always an odd number. Out of plastic again. Wow. Woo. That literally scared me. Thought I was gonna fall for a second there. Okay, let's see. You're full on plastic. I'm taking your plastic. 5, 6, 7. I don't know. What do you think? 8, 9? And then try. I don't think it's going to let me. Yeah, so that's the downside is I can't build the pipe in one shot this way. All right, let's pull it down to ooh, really? Really? Erg. Let's see. Over here, I want to build a little, just a little area where I can ditch resin. Give me a special, give me a sink. Just a spot. Right here, exactly. Where is this? On the inside. And then a splitter. Drop this resin straight in here. Is it gone? Thank you. Oh boy, these saves are getting harder and harder. And then let's move the power over reasonably. Connect it. This might not work either. Is that pump doing all the work? Guess so. I guess somewhere over here we can build a 106 large fuel generator factory. I honestly don't even know how I'm going to pull something like that off. But we're not going to try to figure all that out right now. We're just going to get this Heavy oil residue stored and ready to rock. I'd expect that oil, yeah, I'd expect it to start flowing pretty fast. $14, $11, $13 oil. I wonder if our oil terminal has finally been tested. Well, probably not. I don't understand how this thing is barely draining any oil. What is going on? It's not getting rid of any oil. Let's see. Doing 40, 400. Pipes can do 600 though. I am not perfect on the fluid dynamics of this game. I understand the value of a water tower and pumping things very high for underfed solutions, but like why this isn't moving doesn't make sense to me. Well, that pump sure did seem to help. You're out of crude. You're out of crude. You're out of crude. You're out of crude. But you have crude. I bet you that these first 5 are on a valve solely connected to this first 2 machines over here that for whatever reason absolutely refuse to share their oil. Or not. I thought I put a valve in, but oh, yep, there it is. It's a lot earlier than that, though. It's just drop that valve. It's barely draining. And look, this one is 2,300 full. That one's 1,000 full. And that one's 1,000 full. We have got to get some of this oil out of here into the system. At least this is dropping now. I'm going to take that as a temporary measure, but I'm definitely going to take it. I mean, let's try this. Oof, I didn't need to do that second move, I guess. If we just connect this directly, are we happier? Clearly. Not sure I know what that means quite yet. Can't connect this directly to the floor. I think for now, I have to stay connected. Can I directly connect? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that would be so perfect if I could. Oh, there is a spot. course, now it's working fine. But you're struggling now. So my weirdo thought is something like connect these two here, then use the super gravity, not a real term, of this and then we'll drop down here. Let's see, who's claiming they're having trouble with oil? You are, you aren't, you aren't. Okay, so it's just those two, it looks like. Oh. Then it kicks back in again with problems. Lots of problems. Well, that got the oil flowing. I think I'll just make the special connection to the refineries that are currently not full. But if you're staying full, maybe you're okay. Yeah, so now that is a real problem. Let's see. Come on. One does wonder if piping an oil there like that serves as like an injection. Yeah, that makes all these other ones significantly happier as well. One more, and then I think we're done. Oh, just short. You know, it is possible, if not probable, that this solution is causing problems elsewhere. But I'm gonna worry about that. When you come across it. Come on, where are you? you're definitely good. Hey, I'm putting this in the category of doing what you gotta do to get oil into your refinery so you can make turbo fuel. It's part of an extended supply chain. And since it's done, it's done. Cool, cool. $1.79 million points to the next coupon. Oh, what was I thinking? Let's see. Is the top one full? Hopefully not. Hopefully we have some time. Okay, good. Nice. Okay, 2 or 3 of these are ready to go. Then we've got a couple more that are empty. Five generators take up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, somewhere in there. 5 generators take up 13 foundations. And I still need to build the refineries that make the turbo fuel. Just spot checking this crude oil consumption. It's looking good. This output's looking bad though. Yeah, it's pretty high. Let's see, you're outputting 40. I thought I did 15 of these though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 5 there. It's 5 there. It's 5 there. Excuse me. It would think that 15 times 40 would be 600. It'd be on a perfect win streak here. Unless, are we doing more harm than good with this pipe, this pump? Flow rate is 0. Flow rate is a little bit better than 0. I think I'm gonna push the effort to figure that out till later. It is weird that this is just kind of sitting here. I suppose what I could do... Is this at 600? Surely this is not at 600. Yeah, it's half. Absolute worst case scenario is that somewhere in here there is an old pipe, but I just built this, so that's unlikely. So what I'm gonna try... something like this. Could have trouble pumping this up. Well, that emptied that out.
Yep. That emptied that out too. Oh my goodness. I guess the lift on this is too high. Let's see what this pipe up here looks like. Both of these combined. Oh. 600 is the target, so 600 is what we want. We're good. All right. I think that's where we're going to stop. Oof. 3 hours of prep. We'll bring the compacted coal over here. Put together 16 refineries to refine it. Make that turbo fuel. And then put together the world's craziest power. I don't want to call it a power tower because I already have one of those, but 106 generators is going to be a lot of generators. That's basically filling up. Yeah, that's ready to go. We'll whip the compacted coal in here. We'll build 16 generators. We'll have turbo fuel, and then we'll have to build something crazy. I don't even know exactly where that's going to go. Maybe over here. I mean, for it to work correctly. 10 by 10. 5 by 5 would be 25 per level. It's still 4 levels of generators. 10 by 10 is 100. You don't need any more than that. Something like 8 by 8. Would be the amount. But that is a problem for another day. We've got the compacted coal, we've got the heavy oil residue. We'll put together. Let's do one more calculation on that. Heavy oil residue, 600. We believe we can achieve that, maintain it. So, turbo fuel. This plus that. 600 is 37.5 per minute.
600 divided by 37.5 is 16 machines exactly. And those 16 machines create times 30, 480 turbo fuel per minute. And then the generators consume 4.5. So 16 machines times 30 divided by 4.5, 106.6666666666667 generators. If I want to divide it by 3, it's 35 generators per level. 106 divided by 2. 53 generators per level. 8 by 8 at 2 levels could work. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. I'm going to do some calculations over here on in between episodes and come back with the solution. But until then, I'll see you next time.